We have a beach tennis themed show today. First, we get tips from one of the world's best female players. Plus, in today's lifestyle segment, a humorous yet kind video that is going viral. And Aruba's international beach tennis tournament is an asset to the island's tourism. Find out how and why on today's show. 15 on 15 starts right now. Thank you for joining us. I'm Yentl Lieuw. We are here on location at the Aracock Park once again. In light of Aruba hosting its annual International Beach Tennis Tournament, we've produced a show today with the sport in mind. I was able to speak to the number 12 ranked female player in the world. She talked to me about the game difference when it comes to men and women, the advantage of being tall and short for the sport, as well she gets into how helpful it is for a beach tennis player to have a volleyball or tennis background. Check this out. Beach tennis, like many sport, differs between the way men and women play it. We have Patricia Diaz, who is ranked at number 12th in the world, explain the difference.
As we all know, men are stronger, so their game is kind of faster. It depends a lot on the serve and volleys for them. On the serve mostly, like they serve harder, so the points tend to be shorter. Women, it gets more than that, you know. It's more touches, more lobs, more short balls, more movement. That's the main difference.
Being tall definitely has an advantage when playing beach tennis, but there are benefits to being smaller, and you can definitely make your height work.
I think you compensate. You know, people that are taller, they can reach more balls, but they tend to be slower. So short people tend to move faster. That's my way. So for sure, like short people can also be good, and it just depends on you and how hard you try. You know, I always try my best, and I've been fast all my life. Like that's my thing, moving a lot. So for sure, it doesn't affect. Like it's maybe smashing and serving, it's easier. When you're taller, you just push the ball down. When you're shorter, it takes more than that. It takes like more effects.
Predominantly speaking, every pro beach tennis player who is ranked has a tennis or volleyball background. According to Patricia, this helps immensely.
For sure, it makes things easier for you. Easier, for sure. Feeling the ball, controlling the racket, placing the ball whenever you want. It helps if you come from tennis. But there are a lot of volleyball players that are really good at this because they can move in the sand. It's something really hard for you when you come from tennis to learn how to move in the sand. Like when you go back, it's really hard to learn that. So volleyball players that have that in advance, you know, they're good moving. Beach tennis, like tennis players are good putting the ball whatever they want. So it has pros and cons.
We will have more on beach tennis coming up later on in the show. And don't forget, you can catch the fierce competition live since it is all taking place this week at Eagle Beach. A travel expert and journalist from the United States who has his own travel television show was recently on the island to learn about Aruba. He will be bringing back an interview with Aruba's Prime Minister back to his audience. Not only that, he will also explain why this destination needs to be tourists' next stop. Peter Greenberg, the travel expert, conducted an extensive interview with Prime Minister Mike Amon. From the conversation, he was able to grasp the visions of the island's leader, and according to Mr. Greenberg, we are headed in the right direction.
I was very impressed by his commitment to sustainability, to making sure that it's not about the number of visitors, but the quality of the experience that visitors get. That, in a long-term view, is it's going to not only just save Aruba, it's going to make Aruba as strong as it can possibly be.
The travel expert himself started as a cruise passenger. Now he is a regular land visitor on the island.
I came here about 30 years ago. I'm an old guy. Came here 30 years ago on a cruise ship. That's how most people first discover Aruba. So I was here for, 9 hours maybe, and didn't see very much. So I said, okay, this is the appetizer. I've got to come back for the main meal, and I've been coming back ever since.
The journalist has seen many, many places in his lifetime, and yet Aruba to him is a special Caribbean island in which he plans on emphasizing on his travel show.
I travel over 420,000 miles a year, so I go to certain countries the way you go to the supermarket. I'm back in an hour. I've been blessed in this situation because I'm actually here for more than 2 days. I'm actually here for 3.5 days. Whoa! But you know what? It's amazing what you can do in 3.5 days on an island that has got so much in one small area that Aruba has.
That is indeed great exposure for the island. We will be right back. Take a look to see what is coming up next. If you are just joining us, we are on location today at the Arab National Park. Perhaps many of you have seen the video that went viral of a guy holding up a hug me sign, but would the results be the same if the sign said, "Kiss me, I'm desperate"? Here's your answer. Can you hear?
Yeah.
I'm gonna kiss you in the mouth.
Okay. Right? LA rocks. Thank you. Thank you very much.
No.
Oh. Thank you. See that? Told you, Mom!
If you catch any hot girls, let me know, because I want to kiss too, man.
Yeah, well, hopefully I don't catch anything from hot girls. Hi, hello. Holy crap!
Oh,
Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, on this side too?
Yeah, I'll kiss you in the
Double.
mouth.
Oh, yeah! Mwah. Thank you.
2, 3. I love your eyes.
Oh, thank you. Really?
Not in the place that you want.
That's fine. What? What do you mean?
Maybe you want it on the lips, though.
Okay, well, I'll take what I can get. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks. I try. Look at that. That's not something that happens every day. It should. Thank you very much. Excellent. I'm taking a picture of it? Oh, come on, Mom. I think you may have missed it again. We may have to do it like 8 more times. Mwah. Mwah. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Cute video. We will be right back. We will have more straight from right here at the Arab National Park. Stay with us. Beach tennis players on the island and around the world look forward all year round to this week in November because of Aruba's event. Here are perspectives on the island's tournament from a local player and one from Brazil. 800 players from around the globe may be taking over Eagle Beach this weekend, but we cannot forget the locals on the island who keeps the sport going all year round. It is thanks to their support. To many players, it is the highlight of the year.
Man, when I started about 3 years ago, it was really small. We were like a group of, I think, 10 teams playing the doubles, and now it's like 10 countries playing the doubles, I think, or more. It's, I think this year it's more than 600 players coming in, and from different countries. Now I hear it's also China that's playing, so it's amazing. It's been growing so fast, it's so big. The people from the organization is doing such a good job.
There is a growing community on Aruba who's becoming a fanatic of the beach tennis sport. The great thing about the sport is how quickly players progress.
Started like 3 years ago, and we were like, okay, let's do it because I think we can do this, you know, it's just for the fun of it. We started in the fun, and then like you see you're improving so fast. So we were like, okay, I think we can do this, and you keep improving, and keep going up into the levels. You start from fun, and then you end up in the open, and it's such an easy sport to do, and so addictive. We started playing it once once a week, maybe twice a week, and then like really fast you start playing like 5 times a week, and in the morning, at night, you call each other, make appointments, try to get a bigger, as big as possible group to play together. And it's so much fun, it's addictive, and it's really good for the body, man. So,
According to international players, Aruba has become a household name in the beach tennis community worldwide.
It's famous. Everybody that knows beach tennis knows Aruba. So everybody wants to come here to play, to enjoy, to know. And it's also a wonderful place to be. A lot of beautiful beaches. So that's it.
To everyone who flies over for Aruba's tournament has no doubt that the event is great for tourism.
I don't know how many people there are this year, but it's a huge event. I don't know how many $1,000 this event spends, but it's amazing. It's amazing. For sure, it will help developing the tourism of Aruba and everything else.
The beach tennis sport was born in Italy 35 years ago. It had always been Italians dominating the top positions. But Brazil is quickly moving in, and there is indeed a rivalry.
So Brazil this year won the Nations Cup on Russia. And Italy for 20 years has been the best nation. So now Brazilians are coming up and maybe taking up Italia's place. We hope now we have a game here between one Brazilian, one Italian. It's a very tight game. I hope Brazilian wins.
Now, I've been to a few of these tournaments myself, and the Italians and Brazilians are supremely patriotic. The support for their own country to win is incredible. So if you want to check that out, make sure to stop by Eagle Beach this week or on the weekend to check out the event. Or you can even catch it at home because ATV sports anchor Kadoshi Kok and I will be broadcasting live Friday night as well Sunday for all the finals. And that is our show for today. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.